Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today's December 4th, 2018, the home of the 2-minute price prediction, as well as give me all the news according to the charts. Now, before we go ahead and talk about Aphria, I definitely want to make mention that you make sure that you come and subscribe to our channel. If you do appreciate the content that we are delivering here in this platform on YouTube, make sure that you also like and share this content as well, because we are definitely giving you some very pertinent information without the confusion. So now let's get started and talk about Aphria. Excuse me. So now, looking at Aphria, you guys been watching the news recently about the cannabis industry. This is relatively a new industry, and this particular company has been decimated to the downside in price. From the last 2 days, this particular stock has literally probably lost 50% of its value, and we will look at the price chart to show you that depiction. But what I want to also talk to you all about is the fact that you might be seeing some other things on YouTube as well as in the media, articles that tells you that Aphria is still a buy. Now, please be cautious, because I want to definitely explain to you all that what has happened to this particular company is of a different circumstance, and it's very unusual to see. Okay, and I will go into that as we look into this article as well as a YouTube video. Okay, now the article reads that marijuana stock Aphria is falling again as it fights a short seller who called out something very sinister. Okay, it was written by Bill Alpert, updated today on BARRON'S website. Now, I will leave you all the link to this particular article, but it just simply goes on to state that there has been someone, a research company, his name is Gabriel Grego. Okay, he's the one who has completed his research on Aphria, and he has determined that what this company has been doing is literally illegal, is literally sinister of what they was doing in order to pocket money from retail investors. Okay, now for him to come out with this type of information, he understands what he's doing. Right here is the YouTube video. Aphria's short presentation, Gabriel Grego, QCM, Case Learning Shorting Conference. It was December 3rd, 2018. And again, this is a presentation literally about Aphria. Okay, so that literally tells you that he has done his homework. He's not going to place millions of dollars of his own funds, his investors' funds, into the market without doing his research. And if you go ahead, I'm gonna leave a link in our description for this video too, so you can watch it, because it's literally on point. He has done his research. He has some very chilling information about Aphria, and it all adds up as to why he shorted this stock. And literally, he states in this video that he has done this 5 times, and out of those 5 times, well, Aphria would make it the 6th time, but out of those 5 times, those 5 companies lost 90% of its value. Okay, so the research has been done. Aphria is definitely in not a good light right now. They say that they're going to come out with a very comprehensive response, but literally, once you look at this video, you will not see how they can do that. Okay, short market traders, they don't put their money up without first knowing the outcome. Gabriel Grego has done his homework. He played the market, and he sees that Aphria played on the retail investor. Okay, now what he did, he went ahead and visited the 3 sites that Aphria acquired, one in Jamaica, one in Colombia, and then one in Argentina. And he went and looked at those acquisitions, and it showed that those properties were abandoned. or small little entities that Aphria trumpeted, like they try to make it seem as if it's something positive as its entries into those national markets. So they tried to pump up those 3 acquisitions in those 3 countries as them moving into the national space of cannabis, and that is not the case. Gabriel Grego actually shows you photo videos of him on those land, showing you these empty abandoned buildings that Aphria so-called on their licenses, on their official documents, states as being the place of $100 million acquisition. Now, Aphria is valued on the New York Exchange at $2 billion. So it's definitely something that has to be in mind that, okay, if this company is worth $2 billion and they're out there doing $100 million deals, then why would I go out there and look at the address of these particular properties? It's all the way down, literally abandoned buildings. No one's been in those particular buildings. Aphria has enjoyed a stock market capitalization that's nearly 100 times its trailing 12-month sales. It closed down 23% yesterday in the market, and today is down 21.18%. Again, they even halted the trading today in pre-market for this particular stock just to ease up some of the selling. In this particular video right here, Gabriel Grego he states that they believe something very sinister may be happening with this company. This is what he also says in this video. We believe insiders shop around emerging countries and buy worthless assets for themselves. So he's talking about the insiders would be like the main people of Aphria or other entities or subsidiaries of Aphria. They go out and they shop around emerging countries and try to buy worthless assets for themselves. Then those insiders take those entities and sell it at markup prices to Aphria. And then they try to use that acquisition as its way of coming into a new national market for the cannabis industry. Now, the idea came from a researcher called Nathan Anderson, who published his own report on Aphria Monday morning on Seeking Alpha. So Gabriel Grego is not the only individual who is shorting this company. Many other people are doing research, and this is one of the main reasons why we only focus on the price chart, because they are literally doing the work for us. There's no reason for us to do all that fundamental analysis on stocks when these gentlemen, these individuals, are already out there doing the research for us. And what they do, they simply place their research on the price charts. So that's literally what we're here to do. We're here to understand what the price chart is saying. Okay, and we also did a video November 15, 2018 about Andrew Left. He works for Citron Research. They're very notable about shorting stocks as well. They're shorting the cannabis market too. He even feels the same way about this complete industry. He's shorting Tilray and a couple other ones. You guys can go out and check that video. I will leave it as an end card at the completion of this one. But overall, everyone is not in this cannabis industry right now buying it up. The retail investor definitely is not in the know, which is one of the main reasons why we're here in this space. We're here to give you the unbiased truth about what we see on the price charts. So what I'm going to do, there's a lot more information in this article. I will leave a link for you so you can read it. I will also leave you the link for this YouTube video because it's pretty good. I can't deny it. Gabriel Grego has done his research on Aphria, and I really don't see how Aphria can say that they have defamed their name, considering the evidence that he has done on this presentation. So we're going to go ahead and look at the price chart, because I want to just show you before I go that the price chart for Aphria, this is on the Toronto Stock Exchange, has literally shown you already that the market was being shorted. The market hasn't shorted today. or the month of December. It has not happened. These individuals right here in this room, and even at Citron and all other places around the world, was shorting Aphria right here, and then again around $20. They don't come all the way down here and short the market. That is ridiculous. They are in here to make a profit as everyone else is. So why not understand and learn how to read the price bars and the price chart? Because that's what we do. And as you can tell, the market is still weak. And if Gabriel Grego is right about losing on those other 5 companies, and Aphria will be the 6th on losing 90% of its value, then literally Aphria can come all the way back down to $4 or $2. So again, not looking well for this particular stock. So be careful on where you get your information from, because the price chart is still glaring weak. Not the opportunity to come in and buy this particular stock. I'm still looking forward to move lower according to this price chart, $4, maybe even $2 once everything is said and done. Okay, so that is our opinion. This is just what we are seeing and just some of our thoughts about how this market actually work. Okay, these individuals on this YouTube video have the money, they have the resources to go out and do this type of thing. I mean, they did a shorting conference. They do this on a regular basis, and even this is a pretty good video. You guys definitely need to check this out. He's done his research, he has his evidence, and I don't see any way for Aphria to come back with a response. But let them do the work for us. This is what they get paid the millions and billions of dollars to do. Let them do the work, and what we'll do, we'll look at the price chart to see exactly what they're planning on doing. That is what we do here at HueFin News. And if you do appreciate that, make sure that you subscribe, like, and share this video, because let them do all the hard work, and we'll just sit back and look at their research off of this price chart, and we'll just follow behind in what they do. Leave us a comment as to what you expect this particular stock to do as well. The whole cannabis industry as a whole, do we still have further movement to the downside to contend with? Are we still going to move a lot lower in price? And literally that is in the cards for Aphria. Okay, long term, this stock is not going to be moving to the upside. I'm still looking forward to move to the downside. Give us your comment, give us your opinion, let us know. We do appreciate you all watching our video. Make sure y'all maintain your profitability, and I will see you all later.